Okay, one more of these. Again, this is in your textbook, and so I'm going to reference this one as exercise number 20. And it talks about a student is taking two courses, history and math. It says the probability that the student will pass history is 0.60 and the probability of passing the math course is 0.70. And so right away, maybe a difference than from the previous illustrations. Sometimes you'll get a problem where they already give you the probabilities and you don't have to use any sort of approach like the classical method or the relative frequency method to assign a probability. So sometimes they give you the probability. So just kind of take the problem as it is. So they've given you two events here, and then the other one says the probability of passing both is 0.50, and the probability of passing at least one is, of course, that's what they want you to figure out. So again, if I go back to my concept, just real simple, of labeling these, I would say let's let A represent that you're going to pass history. Okay, so I'm going to label that as event A, and I'm going to say let event B that you're going to pass the math course. So again, I'm using A and B just to kind of keep it simple. Those are the two events in this particular problem. So furthermore, I can now say what's given in the problem is I know that the probability of A, which is passing history, is given at 0.60. I know that the probability of event B, which is passing the math course, is given at 0.70. Now, some key terminology. Anytime you ever see the phrase both or and, that means intersection or union. So I'm going to write my symbol A intersect B. That's the A and B is given as equal to 0.50. And if you notice, based on the other illustrations, this is basically setting you up to do that addition law. Now, then the question becomes, what is the probability of passing at least one? That means one or more, either or. That's your addition law. And the basic formula is the probability of A plus the probability of B minus the intersection. So if I plug these in, you get 0.60 plus 0.70 minus 0.50. So if you got 6 plus 7, that's 1.3 minus 0.50, that would be 0.80. That would be your answer. And again, this is your addition law. Again, this is exercise number 20 in your textbook.